using the scientific method. You need to create a lab that tests the law of conservation of energy and mechanical energy.
If the law of conservation of mechanical energy is supported, and 4 balls start and end at the same height but with different paths, then they will all have the same final velocity.
Okay, so these are the procedures we followed during the lab. First, we set up all the instruments, including the data studio and the RAM. Second, we calibrated the distance between the two sensors so that the program would read the data correctly. And then we started the experiment by releasing the ball from the top of the ramp during each run, and each run was recorded by the data studio. In total, we had 4 runs, and each had a unique velocity recorded. And then finally, we analyzed the data and calculated the percent error.
So, what my group calculated was the velocity of all the different runs. The runs were recorded by the data studio thingy, and it gave the velocities of all the different runs. We had 4 runs in total, so we had 4 results. What we did afterwards was calculate the percent difference between all the runs. We used the equation that Miss Singh gave us and just plugged in all the numbers, basically. For the first and second, the difference was 3.8%. First and third was 1.2%, first and fourth was 6.8%, second and third was 2.6%, second and fourth was 2.9%, third and fourth was 5.6%. And since all the percent differences were relatively really small, less than 10%, we can conclude that they all had a really close velocity.
After the 4 trials on the different ramps, it was determined that the velocities are close enough to each other to be the same. The marbles in all 4 trials had the same energy to start and finish with. The law of conservation of energy holds true. One source of error is accidentally pushing one of the marbles down the ramp instead of letting it fall by itself. The photo gate also needed to be on flat surfaces in order for it to record velocity correctly, so that may have thrown the data off. Also, it was important to keep the distance between the photo gates the same throughout the trials. This may have caused the numbers to be off as well. The data studio could have given us an error that we cannot help. Lastly, there was friction involved, so that could have given us an error.